Good God morning. I pray you're doing well today. Wow, just sitting here meditating. How about you? Just was meditating on the word of the Lord and was looking at Ephesians chapter 4 and 5. And this word came out to my spirit because I've been noticing a lot of jesting been going on in different conversations with people. And we need to recognize, that a lot of times people will say things and they will get you mixed in the conversation. When a lot of times this jesting, Abba is watching over it because it's fruitless conversation. We have to really, really watch our conversations. I think I had talked about that in our fellowship uh, weeks ago, and the Lord been really ministering to me about the conversation. So we have to make sure that we watch what we're saying. We're going to look at Ephesians chapter 4, go to verse 29. It says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers." And see, one of the things that I've also learned over the times, because I'm one who like to kid around a lot and stuff like that, but we have to be very, very careful about the conversation, about the words when they're not the oracles of God, which means that it's not something that's going to build somebody up, and not always listen to people who got some type of conversation, or this jesting is somebody, meaning that somebody who wants to be a joker all the time, somebody who wants to have a conversation jokingly. And many times, people that are joking like this, they really mean what they're saying. They always want to say, "Oh, I was just kidding. I'm just joking." We have to be very, very careful about those types of conversations. And the reason why is because verse 30 says, "And grieve not the Holy Spirit of God, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption." 31 says, "And let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice." It says, and be 32 says, "And be kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, had forgiven you." Now let's jump over to chapter 5 of Ephesians. And this is where this word popped out in my spirit. When I got up, I looked it up in the Bible. Of course, we want to see what Abba is saying. And verse 4 says, "Neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, nor jesting," there it is, "which are not convenient." That means it's not suitable, but rather giving of thanks. "For this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God." Now here it is, verse 6. "Let no man deceive you with vain words." Okay, I just said that a few minutes ago. That means they're fruitless. This jesting means that it's indecent conversations that are fruitless, conversations that are filthy, conversations where people, they're intentionally trying to put you in a conversation in a joking way, mocking other people or talking about other people on the slick. Be very, very careful about being in conversations with these mouths around you, jokingly saying things that are not of God. You gotta get off of here. "But let no man deceive you." Verse 6 says, "Let no man deceive you with these vain words." These words are fruitless. Why? It says here, "For because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience." Why? Because be not ye therefore partakers with them. That means have nothing to do with that conversation. Matter of fact, have nothing to do with them. You need to separate yourself from this fruitless, jesting conversations. God is talking to you. I know He is. Bible tells us right here in verse 8, "For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. For the fruit," there it is, the fruit. Remember that in Galatians 5. "For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. Okay, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord. Verse 11 says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Okay. So I pray that God will speak to your heart today, that you will Selah this message, and that you will share this message. So a whole lot of jesting gonna need to be cut off. A whole lot of jesting and kidding around about certain things, body parts, and things that people have said or done. We got to really, really watch that. As one to talk very candid like I do about situations and stuff like that. A lot of people are doing a whole lot of jesting about things that they're not even free from. Watch yourself. You don't want the visitation of the very thing that you call yourself trying to talk about. Guess what? Now it's come back to visit you because you want to jest something. You want to jest it and joke about it, and the devil knows you ain't even free from it. He's coming back to visit you. I know I'm talking to somebody. Share this message. Selah.